Good afternoon. My name's Tom with Holman RV, and I'll be doing the walk around for your Fusion Impact Edition. As we pan out your unit, up above you'll see your awning. Your awning is for sunshade only, so when it's out, if it's stormy weather, put it in to protect it from the elements. It is not, you cannot tie it down, and it is not strong enough to withstand gust of wind. Your roof has a membrane on it that has a seal across the front, across the back, and everything that comes up through the roof has Dicor sealant around it. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this non-silicone caulking. You can buy it at any RV store. Just do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. If we come up closer, you're going to find your furnace exhaust here. Good idea to get a screen for the furnace exhaust to keep mud daubers and little varmints out. And just behind that is your outdoor refrigerator and a location for an outdoor TV. Come on around to your storage all the way through. And then your battery compartment. Your battery is a deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells about every 4 to 5 months and make sure water's staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. Up here is a location that you could put a generator in. It's prepped for the generator, just don't have one. And next to that are your LP tanks. LP tanks are full and they're on right now, so we can demo things inside. This is pointing towards this tank. When this tank runs dry, there'll be a red flag come up in this screen. The regulator will automatically switch to this tank if it's on. So it's a good idea to camp with one off. That way you know you always have a backup. Light switch for your docking lights out front. And then your equalizer system is here. Once you get to your campsite and you've backed it in and you've removed your tow vehicle, you're going to turn the power on and then hit auto level. When you hit auto level, it's going to adjust the front landing gear, and then it will adjust the rears. This is the location of your hydraulics for the operation of the leveling system. As you come on around, this compartment has all of your utilities in it. It has your city water connection or water fill for your onboard tank. And to fill your onboard tank, you'll turn this valve to fill, hook up a water hose, and that will put water in the onboard tank. Up above that is your winterization port. You can hook a hose to this and put it in your antifreeze bottle and turn the pump on, and it will suck water into your system. But you'll want to turn your winterization valve to keep water from going into your water heater. Down below that is your black tank flush. Once you've dumped your black tank, and there's the outlet right there, it's a bayonet connection. You're going to put the hose that we provide or a hose that you provide onto that, and you're going to put it in a dump location. Once you've done that, you're going to pull the black first. The black is going to dump your sewage, your toilet. And once that's dumped, you'll close it and pull the gray, and the gray is going to dump your sink and your shower water from the gray tank. Once both tanks are dumped and the meter inside shows there's still something in the black tank, then you can flush the black tank by hooking a hose up to this making sure you're in a dump, making sure the black is open, and then you can turn the water on and it will flush out your black tank. Behind that is your on-demand water heater, and it's you just want to make sure there's water in the tank, which we've already dewinterized, and there is water in the tank, and it's ready to light off. So come on around. Your slide outs have a rubber seal that keeps the cold air in the summer and the hot air out in the summer. And what you want to do is treat that with a rubber protectant, with a UV protectant, and much like silicone, or it will have a silicone base in it. So do not get that on the roofs of the slide outs. This is the back of your refrigerator. Not a lot to see. It's for the technicians to get in and work on if they need to. And your 50 amp service is here. All that cable is yours, and the 50 to 30 adapter is yours. Your fuel tank is here for your toys, and the fill is there, and the pump is here. So want to make sure you ground whatever you're fueling up so that it doesn't spark off and cause a fire. You do have a ladder to the roof, so you can inspect those seals I was telling you about, and you just pull the pins, the ladder folds down, lock it back in, and it's safe to climb. Your rear entry is here. Just unlock it by pulling up the latch and pulling it forward, and it will fold down. It does make into a deck and screened-in porch. And then you also have an awning up above that goes out over that deck or porch as well. You have a rear entry into your unit located here, and we'll enter through the cabin. You do have an outside receptacle. Plug anything in you want. And you do have outdoor speakers. The speakers are water resistant, not waterproof, so do not spray directly into them. They will take rainwater and you washing the unit, but they won't take a direct hit from a hose nozzle. So as we come on in, you have your breaker panel. All your breakers are marked as to what they go to, and then past your converter are your 12 volts, and they're also marked as to what they go to. Some nice stools for your bar, light switches on the wall for your cabin, and your entertainment center. Have the TV on, picking up local stations. Of course, you're going to have to pick up, go to the menu and bring in local stations. If you want air stations, you come down, just hit air, or you could have cable. Back to air, come down auto scan, and start the scan. You also have your radio on. You have AM, FM radio, DVD player, so it can do it all, and you have individual speakers A, B, and C that you can tune in. Your slide out buttons are here, and your awning slide out or awning extend is here. Over in this location next to the radio, your panel, you can read your battery by pushing a button. Your battery's fully charged, but we're plugged into AC, so it's trickle charging. It'll also trickle charge when it's plugged into your tow vehicle. Your fresh tank is full. We filled it up so we can test some things. Your black tank is empty, and your two gray tanks are empty as well. If you had a generator, you could start it here by simply priming the pump and then hitting start, and it would start from inside. Next to that is your voltage that's showing the hours on your generator that you don't have. That's why the light's flashing. So you have a water pump, we have it on, and so we can test those things. Below you have your fireplace, and it turns on with a remote and adjusts the fire flame with the remote as well. You come around in the kitchen, you have a nice sink. Your keys you'll find here on the sink handle. And then nice chopping block covers for the sink. Your cooktop and oven is gas, so all you need to do is turn it to light with the sparker, and it will light each of the burners. And of course turn those off once they're on. Gas is coming out. You can also turn your oven and hold the pilot in, turn the sparker, and it will light your oven as well, or your pilot. And the switch is for lights. You want to travel with the glass down to keep it from breaking. You do have a fan and a light above the cooktop, and your microwave then above that. Come over to your refrigerator. Your refrigerator is gas or electric. It's on automatic, so it's automatically going to choose electric. If you lose electric in the park, or it will automatically switch to gas if the gas is on. You turn your TV off, it's reprogrammed to the stations that are local here. You have your thermostat here for your air conditioner up front. You just barely touch it and it will scroll through the system, giving you a chance to change your temperature if you like. That's the AC. This is the heat, and of course you can change that up or down as well. And then a little off button here on your thermostat. I'm going to turn the AC back on automatic. You come on up to the master bath. To fill the bowl of the toilet, you simply barely press the pedal till water comes in. It does not go out. And then all the way we flush it. This is where you're going to put your black tank chemicals. Your black tank chemicals last about a week. So if you have not dumped in a week, it's a good idea to put more chemicals in, or go ahead and dump and then put the chemicals in to keep your tank smelling fresh. Medicine cabinet, nice vanity, and of course your shower, nice and big. Come into the bedroom. Underneath your king size bed is a lot of storage. I think it's a king size, could be queen. Light switch on the wall, and then your wardrobes here. Nice couch with its recliner here on each end. Your carbon monoxide and gas detector here, LP detector. We come on back into your toy hauler. You have a bed up here that you can lower by bringing these couches up and locking them in to the rail here, pulling the pin, lifting it up, and then locking it into the rail. That will lay them out flat on both sides. Once they're laid out flat and locked in, then you can raise your beds up to the upper one, pull the pins, and then let all the beds down together. The upper one will stop when it hits one of the plates in the rail, and then the lower bed can be lowered on down. We come into the rear bath. Toilet operates the same. You have a light switch and their GFI here. Set up for a washer and dryer here. And then the rear AC thermostat is here. That pretty well takes care of the walkthrough. If you have any questions once you've received your unit, don't hesitate to call and talk to one of us who do the walkthroughs and the DVDs, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you for buying your unit from Holman.